Oh, no. Ghost Safari's going all right today. They patched the game to acknowledge the number of complaints that I had, but a lot of people had them. Like, same ones. It feels better. It does feel better. Yes, I will still do World of Horror. I wanted to do it the last couple days, but I didn't want to, like, lose track of this either. If there's chance to finish this tonight at all, which I'm not entirely sure there will be. But if there is, worth it to take the chance. No, they did not move the menu to a select start button. But they nerfed the ghosts. They nerfed the aggravate mechanic. I think there's still enough of a challenge without it being too obnoxious. Sometimes it just got borderline obnoxious. And I wasn't alone in thinking that either. There was a lot of people who just kind of felt similarly. Like, you couldn't tell if you were doing something wrong, or if you were, especially if you had played the original before, it just felt detached from it because of that. You know, it feels like playing a shooter that you're no-scoping, or that you can only scope. Uh-oh. Ghosty. Woman watching through lattice. Damn, I should have zoomed in more. I forgot sometimes they hold still for long enough for you to get like a good shot. All right. I'll buy it. I feel I like the charms. The camera will focus the entire shot when you photograph scenery, extends fatal time window, reduces willpower consumption when dodging and running. I'm gonna try that. I haven't been, like, you can only equip one charm at a time, which, like, I would like to be able to equip a second one. Because there's so many of them. Anyway, yeah, no, I definitely want to go to World of Horror. And we did another vote for bracket tonight. And Cloudpunk won, so we have to add that to the list. We also have Legend of Zelda from the compiler. We have another Demo Days. This is in addition to a lot of the other games I just want to check out, you know? Like John Carpenter's Toxic Commandos, probably tomorrow. Sitting twins. The drifter is also something we gotta do. And blueprints. We got a lot. We got a lot. Violet Diary. I choked Azami to death with my hands. Her neck was soft. It was warm. It moved so slow and gentle. But it looked like Azami was in pain when I tried to do it alone. So one of the senior priests offered to help me at the very end. But Azami said she only wanted me to kill her, so Azami and I became one again. But now she's gone. Now I can't talk to her anymore. I can't believe it. Father brought Azami back. I said sorry to her so many times. Luckily, she forgave me. I don't want to kill anybody else. I don't want anybody else to be killed either. Father Azami is actually a mannequin. He said he has to kill her. He's trying to kill you, Azami. I can't let him do that, Azami. I can't let anything bad happen to my sister again. Dollmaker's note. In order to bring comfort to Akane now remaining, I've decided to put together a doll that will pay tribute to Azami. Ever since the day of the ritual, Akane has lost all emotion, so shattered is her mind that when a person and a doll are placed next to another, she can no longer tell which is which. I see Akane talking to Azami constantly, never leaving her side for even a moment. With what the two discuss, I have no idea, but it must be a sign that Akane's spirit is slowly returning to her little by little. If only the ritual hadn't happened. Then Azami would never have become a butterfly, and Akane would still have her soul. Dark. You can buy that still, Nagoob? Uh-oh. This is one of the creepier fights of the whole thing.
Why do we kill? Why do we kill?
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. No, let me go. Oh, God, no. It's just, it kind of sucks. I really wanted to try that game out. Shit, she keeps getting her fucking sister up, dude. Fuck. Christ, dude. Yeah, in the OG, I recall that being one of the creepier fights. It's still pretty creepy. Like, that is just like, oof. How to best describe the actions of creation? Okay, so it's time for things explained poorly in 60 seconds, 90 seconds. Ashes of Creation was an MMO that was largely crowdfunded, and this started like 10 years ago, and it was being hailed as like the next WoW killer, which they all are, right? So it had a lot of hype, a lot of dev updates, a lot of community involvement. They did several tests, and then like a week into launch, like early access launch on Steam or whatever, everything got pulled, and the dev was accused of like siphoning the money out. It was like a fraud. They laid off a bunch of the employees and basically took all this money and ran. That is what they're saying. How's Friday the 13th going? Anything spooky happen in the house today? Just Carl. Just Carl being Carl. Dollmaker's Note 3. Akane has sabotaged the doll mechanism, underpinning the passage into the deep path, taking off with some of the parts. I must get that pair of twin dolls back into working order. That will entail dropping Azami, or rather the mannequin acting as her, into the blank, thereby sending its soul back to the depths of hell. That pathway also leads to blank. Just in case, I'll outline how to fix the doll mechanism here. You never know when that information might come in handy. After inspecting the damage, I've concluded that Akane is the mannequin, and the mannequin have hidden 3 parts. 3 parts are listed as follows: a right hand, a left hand, and a head. I thought I read something about the legal battle hitting some kind of resolution recently. All that needs to be done is find these parts and place them back on the damaged locations. Once everything is made whole, the mechanism should operate again as normal. If I move this, I can get to Mayu through the underground.
I need to fix the doll.
Yes, you do. Like, I could be entirely wrong about that being resolved. I feel like I read something about that like recently. Dollmaker's Note 4. I saw Azami again, the real Azami, the one that should have long arrived at the god's side by now after being placed into the blank. She appeared to me accompanied by a crimson butterfly, urging me to kill the mannequin that I created in her place. Truly, I have committed a terrible act. It was wrong of me to try to create her again after she and Akane had become whole. I think Azami was trying to reveal the locations of the doll mechanism's head and hands. She said these parts are hidden in the manor somewhere, in a small room with a box. It's imperative I track them all down, to get the doll working again as soon as possible. Agreed. Oh. Fuck. You're right. Today is Pie Day. I need to remember that, so I can make the strawberry rhubarb pie. Trav will be super stoked. I was gonna go see my parents for a little bit tomorrow. and then hopefully we can organize something to check out Toxic Commando. But if it doesn't materialize tomorrow, we'll figure something out. The parts seeker. Yeah, I just dig the vibe of this.
The doll's arm.
No. Well, I might have. No. I'm trying to focus mostly on this, because that's where my combat is. Okay, try not to tell me too much. I'd prefer to learn myself, but thank you.
It seems that there aren't enough pins. Touching the door is 2 and 3 inches. Too long. Okay, your right arm's almost finished.
What am I hearing, dude? Oh man, you could have watched Rom play it. Oh yeah. All right, we'll dump one into focal point since you just brought it up. Okay, I see where I'm at. What is it? I'm just glad I'm finally starting to find more of these prayer beads. At the beginning of this game, I was feeling really disconnected from it, but yeah, I've been really into it. You're gonna make a guest room like this in your haunted B&B? I feel like a haunted bed and breakfast. Hang on, before I say the words. Haunted bed and breakfast. Lizzie Borden House, a bed and breakfast. Foley House Inn, historic Argo Hotel bed and breakfast. Hang on, though. The most haunted places in Omaha, Nebraska. Cornerstone Mansion bed and breakfast. Central High. Wait a minute. think these are apartments now. Maybe not. There was this place I went one night that was like it was some school that had been like remade into like apartments. And that place was fucking cursed, dude. It was like 3 a.m. and I ended up following some chick back to this place. And I just, like, the hallways were like a haunted ass school. And I think I took a picture of it and I sent it to somebody like, where the fuck am I? And they were like, I don't know. Where are you? Have a good one, Doom White. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Isn't Ed Gein from my neck of the woods? He's from Illinois. Plainsville, Illinois, which is like a cool 14 hours from here. Is it Wisconsin or is it Illinois? I thought it was Illinois. He was from Plainfield, Wisconsin. Okay. I don't know why I'm thinking of Illinois. They're kind of in the adjacent. I'm thinking of Gacy. But I think he was from a similar, like Plainfield or something. Yeah, I thought so. Oh no, he was from Norwood Park Township, Illinois. But I do remember Plainfield, Illinois coming up somewhere too. And thinking to myself, I would never live in a place named Plainfield. No, I want to say the closest guy that to me adjacent in like the historic serial killer lexicon would probably be Robert Burdella, the Kansas City Butcher. And Bob Burdella was, I think, active in the late 80s, early 90s, I want to say. And he was awful. He was horrible. I believe they tore his house down. He used to have a shop set up in the Westport Flea Market, which I've been to numerous times, and I don't think I knew it all. Though I do remember my dad mentioning this now. And he would sell what he referred to as replica human skulls, but now people don't think those were replicas. Why do I have to kill her? 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 Why? I don't think you do. Is this could become like those YouTube channels and podcasters like the chick who was doing the beauty stuff and then telling like the crazy stories, or Bailey Sarian who does like makeup and then she'll tell like a serial killer. This could be like the beginning of my arc where I'm playing like some kind of grindy game, but I'm also telling you guys about like a horrible story like that. Whoa. Wait a minute, we got a doll. Get out of the way. Well, you don't. Maybe somebody else wants it. Oh, we need to go back to the projector. Is Little Black Dress a 70s porn wizard? Tonight on Donahue. Maidservant's note. I found out that the replica of Miss Azami is an elaborate contraption. I can hardly believe it. The way it moves is so realistic it feels alive. Master Kiryu made her look so close to the real girl that I can't help myself wondering if Azami's soul returned from the blank to possess it. I heard a voice murmuring something to Miss Akane. I know it wasn't Miss Azami's voice. There was a lot of moaning and screaming. I still haven't told anyone else about it. It sounds just like the one I heard coming from Misono Hill all those years ago on the day of the Shadow Ritual. The Kiryu house. I don't think it's that Kiryu. Hang on a sec. You're playing Avowed again? You did say that you were thinking of starting that back up after you got done with, Ghost of, Yotei. Dollmaker's note 5. Returning the mannequin to the blank is a two-step process. First, I must hang the doll by a noose, killing its corporeal body. Then I must cast it into the blank. The only problem is that Azame is trying her hardest to stop me, taking control of Akane to kill me instead. But it must be done. The mannequin must be returned to the blank, whatever it takes. Even if I must break the taboo and see it with my own eyes, blinding me, I must do it. I have to do it. I have to kill my daughter all over again, one more time. Akane will have to endure the heartbreak of losing her twin once again. If only I hadn't performed the ritual, all of it, all of the suffering could have been avoided.
Why do we lie?
Oh, shit!
Don't kill me.
Whoa.
Why do we kill?
I see what focal point does now. I really enjoyed Avowed. Like the little bit that I played, I was just checking it out one day because I was given a key, and I just thought it was really, really fun. Like the casting and the mechanics of it. Jesus, Toby. I don't need to be replaced. I'll always be together with my big sister. My sister, Akane. We are one and the same. Kill that doll and get rid of it. Put the butter in the bag. Yeah, you wanna know what happened tonight? I made this like pasta dish. And I'll usually I'll have like a loaf of like a baguette in the fridge, or like I think they just call it like Italian bread or something. It's like $1 at Walmart. So hold that thought. Oh shit. Carl, his favorite place, I'm really happy I did this now, is above where I opened up
gifting subs
above the cabinets,
whips the llama's ass
because he can see everything while I'm cooking, which is all he likes to watch the food. Yeah, sometimes Trav will come in and pick him up and let him watch the food from like a specific angle. So Carl will watch the food and he'll sniff the air. Minstrel Pangolin, thank you so much for gifting us up the Thick Tater. Enjoy the badge. He knows the sound of like when I get that bread out, and he knows butter's gonna be involved. So what I'll do is like I'll make a few slices, and then I'll put like a thin like pad of butter on each one, and then I'll put it in the toaster oven. And when I get the butter out, he starts going like he's up above me. Like, I know it's there. Like, then when he goes even more feral for like mayonnaise. And he thinks peanut butter is something that he's allowed to have too. So he'll, near the end of like cooking, you'll hear this and he'll run downstairs. And he will most of the time want to sit in my lap while I eat. So that's a whole thing now. And part of that is if I don't want to put him in my lap, he has to go in the bedroom because Trav doesn't want him like bothering him. He'll just straight up jump up in Trav's lap and Trav's like, don't touch me while I eat, you know? When that doesn't happen yet, he'll sit in my lap. Maggie has come to like, she'll hop up on the edge of the table and just like watch us. Like, mommy sits with us when we eat. I'm sitting with you. So nobody takes your food. And she'll just sit there and watch. So tonight, they were all like, Lily was in the basement in her chair, so she wasn't there. Henry gets up on the table also and sits on the edge. And there's like a whole half of a table we don't really use. It's just got, you know, stuff on it. And we were watching The Traitors because we've been really into that it's a reality TV show. We just started a new season. We're kind of like discussing it and like watching it really intently. What neither of us realized was that, so there were 4 pieces of this bread in the middle. We both took 2. Henry is full on licking one of the slices of bread because it got butter on it. I think he was doing it for like solid 20 seconds or so before somebody went, what the fuck? Yeah. So we set that aside, put it down so nobody would eat it. And then when we got done, I grabbed that piece and I was like, you know what, Carl? You can have some. I put it in front of him. He starts vibrating, licking it feverishly. And then when I go to take it away from him, he grabs my hand like, no. It was the best day of his life. Like, yeah. He held on for dear life. He wanted that butter bread so bad. He does vibrate, man. All right, I think I'm about to engage in like a boss fight or something, so. Oh, she ain't right, dude. Oh my God, imagine falling every day like that. That's gonna be me. That's me. I am her. Except a space heater will be involved. I wish I would have gotten that picture. That would have been good. I am Dollhead.
The doll's head.
Doll parts. Yeah, they really want you. I want to be the girl with the most cake. Spodumen. Contains the thoughts of a fallen woman. Okay, lay it on me. All right. I'm saying I'll be tripping on space heaters like... I'll haunt this house by tripping on a space heater every night in there. Tripping on a space heater. I ain't dying anyway. Oh, wait, I did. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. I think you're right. What a good... I know, it's a great song. It's a classic. Okay, we have the head. We have the arm, I think. That we're missing doll parts. Okay. What you doing here? You could compile all the random songs I've sung on stream and make that a whole sub-channel on one of my platforms, and I probably still have more content that I could keep up with. That's probably true as well. Need to hire an editor for the editor. It's possible. Just biohack myself. Do some cloning. Think of how happy Trav would be. Would you like to enter a polycule with me and the real me? I don't like that there's a hide. That suggests something will be chasing me. Man, I remember Multiplicity, but I remember Multiplicity being on the movie channel when I was like, I don't know, 14. And my mom, we went to Washington, D.C. My mom had a business trip there, but we also took a family vacation there to Washington, D.C. It was like a double thing. And I'm sorry to Steve if he's in the audience because I'm going to talk about it, but I got my first period on that trip and I was miserable. So I was in the hotel a lot watching, you guessed it, Multiplicity starring Michael Keaton. Because it was on a lot. Just experiencing what cramps were for the first time away from home. We went to the Smithsonian, we did walking around. We did a lot of things on that trip. I was just there's family pictures of us, and I look approximately as unhappy as I was because I didn't feel good. Unraveling the Kiryu family tree reveals a number of twins in their history, which were once viewed with fear and reverence in the village. However, the patriarch of the family was murdered by an unknown assailant. It's said the remaining daughter died while remaining implicated in the crime, thereby ending the lineage. Though much time has passed since then, the villagers still show a reluctance to discuss the Kiryu clan at times. The twin houses were constructed to protect the Kurosawa house, home to the high priest, the leader of the ritual. Entering the Kurosawa house therefore requires cutting across the bridges that connect the two compounds. Come to think of it, could it be that the design of the twin houses drew inspiration from the connection that twins share? This may well be related in some way to the Crimson Sacrifice ritual. With that in mind, I think the next thing I'll investigate is the Tachibana house. One other thing sticks out to me when it comes to the Kiryu family. If you map the layout of their house by hand, there appears to be a space that inexplicably can't be entered from any direction. That suggests to me something of value is hidden there, though I was, of course, unable to locate any sort of entrance. Perhaps the Tachibana house also has some clues that could point me in the right direction. Oh, the side stories. Feeling eyes on him ever since he entered the village, Seijiro realized the Osaka house was built to surveil visitors to Minakami. They were, in fact, not welcome. Nevertheless, they continued on to the Kiryu house, determined to observe the festival they were forbidden to see. Wait, there might actually be something in there. No. Yeah, right, Alex? They want to sacrifice me. I should stick around and see, I should learn more about that. Dollmaker note 2. Last night I saw Azami walking all by herself. At first I thought it was Akane, but the footfalls were those of a doll, not a girl. Akane's affection for this new Azami must have compelled a spirit to take root inside of the doll. These dolls that possess souls of their own are known as mannequins, and it is said that they rob the souls of humans. As for Akane, she is losing what makes her human. She's being controlled by Azami and is now little more than a doll herself, a marionette capable only of saying that she doesn't want to kill over and over again. Though it pains me greatly to put her through this again, Azami must die once more, and I must be the one to do it. Okay. Dolomite.
It's not a doll. It's not my child either. It's a ghost. I have to kill it. Even if it looks like her. I must kill it.
Stealthy Gollum, what's up?
The arms, the head, the eyes. Where did you hide them?
I know where they hid them. I see it. Doll parts.
Both arms are good now. Now, I can fix it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Ah!
Why do we do it? Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Why do we kill?
This is absolutely something I would replay again, and crank up the difficulty. Like, I'm gonna stick to it on this for now because I don't really want to fuck with it. But I can tell the patch balanced it out where it needed to be. Do you hate creepy children? Do you hate dolls? Do you hate ghost children? Here, have all three. It's really effective. And I'm excited to go through the old one too, to measure them up against one another, you know? Oh my god, it's so much. Can I get out here? Whoa! Shit. This particular chick hits pretty hard. Not the ghost hands. That was a good shot. Sounds like Lily. She's in her little basket. I was hoping to find. I think there's a doll I have to put there. Oh, there's new stickers. I don't want them. Paraceptual charm. I can't even afford those. Slowing charm 2. Yeah, I just don't really want to use my points there. You stick them places, though. Don't you want flair on your pictures? $17 pieces of flair. Hey, Blue Star, how's it going? There was a projector. I think it's in this room. They talk about the... You can't get into... Okay, let's fix the doll. Actually, wait. Damn it. Okay. I placed the head and arms back onto the doll.
It won't move.
According to the notes, putting the doll back together should have triggered the mechanism. Could there still be something missing? Sabotage the doll mechanism. Okay. No. Okay. The number of twins. Got you. Back to my notes. Must consult the lore. Underpinning the passage. I must get that pair of twin dolls back into working order. That will entail dropping a zombie, or rather the mannequin acting as her into the blank, thereby sending its soul back into the depths of hell. After inspecting the damage, I've concluded Akane and the mannequin have hidden 3 parts. Okay. All that needs to be done is find these parts, place them back on the damaged locations. Once everything is made whole, the mechanism should operate as normal again. Yeah, we did that. These parts are hidden in the manor somewhere in a small room with a box. Returning the mannequin is a 2-step process. I must hang the doll by a noose, killing its corporeal body. Then I must cast it into the blank. Do we gotta tie a rope around it? Whoa. Find the doll maker. Uh-oh. Oh, it's you again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Of that film left. The little chitty. Fuck. I don't remember too much about the OG. She's pretty scary though. Right, so we're looking for the doll maker. Okay, sorry. Okay, we're doing pretty good on health. What I might need to do... We got orbs, guys! We got orbs! Somebody bring Aaron in here. We're gonna lock Aaron in this room, and he's gonna say the nastiest shit to these ghosts until they start harassing him. We need to put the notebook down. I feel like I should... Phasmophobia is the game that I'm not playing that I probably should be playing. But, like, I would really only be interested in doing solo content because that's the only time I ever really find it scary. But even then, after, like, an hour or so, I'm kind of... like, the loop kind of gets... runs its course for me. That being said, I do have like runs for Phasmophobia and Demonologist on my Hollow Teen list that I gotta do some like an hour or two of playthrough. Yeah, exactly. I think it would be kind of fun to do because it can get creepy when you don't have that, you know, multiplayer element to it. And I don't know the game like most people do, I guess, at this point who play it, which is sort of a preference because then it's, I don't know, it's just a little creepier. They're so noisy up there. RP is one of the Warrens getting wrecked. To get Trav involved, he could just sit behind me and just yell the power of Christ compels you over and over again. I can get him to record like 3 or 4 sounders that I can just fire off. What the fuck is going on in there? Jesus. There's this upper area too. I think I've been in there though. Find the doll maker. That is creepy. Well, maybe I'll consider these things. Because I feel like it's, like I said, it's like a community that's, I don't know how to explain it. Like, Phasmophobia players they're really, really into it. It's like a similar loop to Dead by Daylight, but it's far less toxic and the people don't seem like, I don't even want to say the Dead by Daylight people are shitty. Like, people get competitive when they're playing that. But it's like the same level of like focus. Everybody will play that over and over and over again for hours. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's like a loop that never really grabs me for more than a couple of hours, I guess, is what I'm trying to communicate. But I also feel like I should give it more of a chance. Maybe it will. It's one you check in on occasionally. You do a couple of hunts and then you move on to something else. Where's this goddamn doll maker? Find the doll maker. Not Dead by Daylight. Good God, no. The only time I ever play that game is when somebody that I know is like, do you want to play Dead by Daylight? And I'm like, do we have to? That's very rare usually. Did I ever play Daisy? Maybe like twice. Sounds like a supportathon goal. Dead by Daylight, like some rounds of Dead by Daylight or something. Like a card, maybe like a card. Yeah, Demonologist is kind of cool. One that sort of surprised me that's in that realm. Was Outlast Trials. I really like Outlast Trials, but that it's a similar thing where I will only do like a mission or two. And then I kind of dip out. Find the doll maker. Where did I see him last? I'm just going in a loop here. I feel stuck. Yeah, I like Outlast Trials. I like Outlast Trials way more than I like the Outlast games. Kiryu clan father and daughter. Wait a minute, what is it? What the fuck is going on in there? Oh. I think I have Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI. Dollmaker Note 7. In order to make this new contraption operate, the dolls must be imbued with something that can serve as a soul for them. This soul, however, must be one of a kind, never to be recreated again. As it is the key to my plan, I cannot let it fall into the hands of the mannequin. Thus, I will conceal it with one of the hanging dolls. As they say, what better place to hide a tree than in the midst of a forest? I should try that one out because, like, yeah, like, Demonologist and Phasmophobia are great, and you can solo them. It is a lot harder, I think, to do that. Open the doll's eyes that you may bestow upon them a soul. Once the two maidens face one another, the bridge to go to the underground shall open. The mechanism of the twin maidens uses an automaton clock with 12 notches, the kind introduced from Western lands. The maidens of House Kiryu move like so. Press on the right, and the right maiden shall move to the right 1.5 notches. So shall the left maiden move to the right 1.5 notches. Press on the left, and the right maiden shall move to the left 1.5 notches. The left maiden shall move to the left 3 notches. What idiot did this? The maidens of House Tachibana move like so. Press on the right, and the right maiden shall move to the right 1 notch. The left shall move. You know, to be continued, dude. That's the most insane set of instructions. Suddenly feeling like it's a really weird creative picture between the 2 rooms. That's probably not true, but maybe. Ritual loathing man. Oh, little black dress. Thanks for putting on the hazmat suit for me. Dawn, how's it going? It's just in time. Dawn Promelio just showed up. Gonna need it. Alright. Fix the doll's soul. Pay the troll toll to fix the doll's soul.
You've got mail.
John! Hasta la vista, baby. Arnold Schwarzenegger. What's the card gonna be? Oh, God, no. John Matrix on YouTube has activated Cat Girl. All right, here we go. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, John. Yeah, for the super chat. Yeah. I forgot to save. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, I'll make this even better. Yeah. Now she's got cat ears on. Yeah. Well, because we're playing as a cat. Yeah. How are things? Yeah. Are they good, Princess Punker? Yeah? What'd you have for dinner? Yeah? What if some other YouTube support activated Baby Jade with Cat Girl? Yeah? I mean, you are welcome to chain these things together. Yeah? Erica says, wasn't my fault. Yeah? You let John do this. Yeah? Have you ever seen a member of the Brotherhood, yeah, speak like a cat girl, yeah? For the Emperor, yeah. All right, yeah, where is the room I am seeking, yeah? Are there cat girls in Warhammer 40k, Nya? There are now, Nya. There's secretly a Discord kitten contingent of the Brotherhood, Nya. The Emperor likes his cats, Nya. Me and the Emperor have that in common, Nya. It's possible, nya.
Gifting subs. It really whips the llama's
Debundicus, thanks for gifting a sub to nya 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 91, nya. Welcome to the Church of Skinnedteen, nya.
Welcome to the Church of Skinned Teen.
Yeah. I think this room might be downstairs. Yeah. I can't entirely remember. Yeah. I was just there, Nya. Oh, this is somehow worse, Nya. Thank you, Crabbler, for the bits. Nya. I should add a Deckard Cain. I should add a Deckard Cain card. Nya. Stay a while and listen. Nya. Once upon a great time, a man named Diablo. Yeah. That's not the way to go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh, Nya, this is somehow way worse, Nya. Get him, Nya. Get him, Nya. He makes some really fucking creepy noises, Nya. Oh, fuck, Nya. He's, Oh! Okay. Nya. Nya, 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 nya. Thank you, Crabbler, for the 100 bits. Combobulate the meat away. Get your fucking doll. Ah! He's got more. He's got more dolls. He's got more dolls. He's got more dolls. Nice, dude. Pick up the eyeballs. Part of a broken Japanese doll. Glass eyes for a doll's head. Even the irises are beautifully crafted. Thank you, Crabbler, for the bits. I appreciate it.
This is the doll's soul.
Gotta pay the troll toll to get into the doll's soul. The map has been updated. Replace the I am doll eyes. I am doll butt. I want to be the girl with the most, yeah. She loves you so much, it just turns to yeah. And yeah, beyond, yeah, it is beyond, yeah. And someday you will yeah like I yeah. Someday you will yeah like I yeah. I inserted the glass eyes into the doll. I heard a sound from the box beside the doll. The mechanism seems to be moving now. With the dolls facing each other, I heard something move inside the box. Whoa. Oh, shit. We have to use this film. I should have. There's like another room with some film in it, and I don't remember where it was. And there's like a sound of like the camera click. It's like a weird clicking sound. It was in the OG too. It's one of the creepier sounds of this game. I don't really know how to explain it, but you guys know. Shit. Oh, God. No, it's not like a bone crunching sound. It's like a... It almost sounds like a latch or something. Fuck, dude. This room is really small. No! Oh, God. Sorry about it, ladies. Are you kidding me? No! Ah! Why am I Chester Cheetah now? Oh, because I'm getting so dangerously cheesy. This is the penance that I pay for doing the dad jokes. Ah, damn it. You fuckface. Get back, demon. You have to stop reviving them. It's pissing me off. Oh my God, stop it! Oh man, this room is fucking creepy though. Oh God, right into it. Ah! Oh my God, leave me alone. Don't you dare revive your sister, you little bastard. You fuckface, no! Get away, get away, get away. Run away and save your life. God, dude. Whoa! Would you fucking stop that? You are both the worst! I need to keep them away from that side of the room. Fuck, dude. Get off of me, you bitch! Go to hell! Trying to take any shots I can just because. I fucking swear, bro. Grind it. Damn it. This is like a really strong case for abortion right here. Let's get all three of you in a picture together. Fuck off. Fuck your fucking mother. Fucking God, dude. Whatever that click just was, that whatever that sound is eerie as shit. The stamina mechanic's stupid. Go fuck yourself. Go get the fuck off. Ugh. Burn through all my fucking health because these bitches. Did you revive her? You little asshole. At least it wasn't like that was meant to be annoying. If I'd had to do that every time leading up to this, yeah. Cool. A photo of twin girls taken during the exorcism. They're facing each other with their hands around each other's throats. Cool. Dimly glowing crystal, thoughts of a priest. Hey, Frosty.
Gifting subs. It really whips the llama's ass.
Wandini, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Killer Konami. I appreciate you. I think I have enough to upgrade. Yes.
Are you leaving me again? Are you leaving me again?
She laughs like Sherry Moon's zombie in House of a Thousand Corpses. Where is it?
Gifting subs. It really whips the llama's ass.
Here we go. That's not a good one.
Hey, Poopy Pants! What's new?
Where the fuck is Bill? Where's Denise? You can't keep us here!
Shut up! Hey, you wanna play a guessing game? Guess what number I'm thinking of.
Eat shit and die. No, wait, please, come on, stop it! What do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want
Please
from
be
us?
quiet, I don't want to slip. Okay, one more. You get this right, I'll let you go. If you get it wrong, you are fucked. Okay, who is my favorite movie star?
I don't know. Marilyn Monroe.
No, Betty Davis. Sorry, you lose.
That's what I was looking for. Okay. I dropped the camera obscura in the underground path. You won't be able to use it until you retrieve it. Shit. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Investigate the house. Probably. Shit. That's an insta kill. Ugh, okay. Great. Yeah, we're doing hide and go seek now. Love that in my horror games. Ooh. Lunar incense. Ooh. Film for the camera I don't have. Shit. God damn it. Okay, so she's basically the thing that we ran from before. All right, investigate the house. I mean, I was walking all through here and we didn't find Mayu. Mayu. Shit. And she's gonna get us because she's right behind us. That's really fun.
Be fucked!
The problem is I don't know where to go. It gets like immediately really dark and I don't know where to go. Because they decided to put this like aggressive black and white filter on. And I think these are all supposed to be things that make me like, they're supposed to add to like attention, but when you have to do this stuff multiple times in a row, it's annoying. There we go. At least it seems somewhat easy to deal with once you kind of just accept this. What is that? Prayer bead. Fuck, dude.
Open.
Okay, she's that away.
I've been waiting.
This is gonna be like a particularly tense moment just because yeah, we're vulnerable, we don't have the camera. She's just like floating between two rooms. Well, I know the public perception of Kansas as a whole is farmland, and that's not inaccurate, but there is an entire city there. Pretty big city. There is no public perception of Kansas. No, there is one. It's called Kansas City, yeah. There's actually one in Missouri and then there's one in Kansas.
I have awoken.
And the mafia has been known to exist there. Okay, problem.
It won't open.
She's not great at it, yeah. There was actually, in 1933, I had to double check because I remembered this, but I didn't remember like the specifics of it. It wasn't maybe until the late 90s or early 2000s they had gone to fully renovate, restore, and reopen this place, and now it's like kind of like a museum there. But in Kansas City there was a I think it was like a train station hub, Union Station there, and in the 30s there was this huge massacre there, I believe involving Pretty Boy Floyd and a shitload of cops. But there's like a known crime family that had set up there. History. I'm gonna wait for her to go back or like across. What's the pink March Madness bar? It's followers, but I labeled it as like the vagine bar for Little Black Dress. There's a season of Fargo about that crime family. I think they were called the Savella the Savellas. No, well, I was gonna say that, Apocalypse. You're in Australia, so it's not necessarily something that you would know. So, like, by the same token, I assume that you have a kangaroo outside, like right now. A kangaroo riding a spider. Yeah, correct. And it's got like a lizard on a leash. And that you're holding a Vegemite sandwich, looking at that, going, crikey. So I get it. I understand. Yeah, the river market was also like a thing that like didn't really have its comeuppance until, I don't know. I don't think the river market really started popping off until the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. The dingoes.
Not here.
Why did no one burn this entire place to the ground? The historical significance. A single doll is placed on the mechanism, but it's not doing anything right now. The mechanism looks like the one on the earthly bridge. Maybe I need a matching doll to make it work. Great. Okay. Search for the mechanical doll. I'm not gonna do that.
Open it.
No.
Why you?
She's like pawing at the door like Henry. Have a good one, eccentric. Hello, Lily Beansley. Is that the other doll right there? That's a doll you take a picture of, not the doll I need. Red stained doll. A small Japanese doll with a red thread tied around it. Shit, dude. Shit. Shit. She figured it out, dude. She figured it out. Okay. I've placed the red stained doll on the mechanism. If I move it, it should open the door. A small noise came from the door to the left. Yeesh. Get the camera obscura. The map has been updated. There's something here. And I can't take a picture of it even. Oh, hell no. Okay, I wanted to find a save. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, shit. Oh, it's her. Ah, God, I can't do anything about you. I can't fucking do anything about you. Aw, damn. Okay. Now he can go back down here at least. I think he can get the camera. Maybe. So this just in, Lily has rediscovered her tail as a natural enemy. Excuse me. Let's check in on this. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Honey. Yeah, I'm watching you. I love you. I love you, Lily Beans. Good God. You are a creature. Yay!
I have to go back to that house again.
Ran into a mourner. Crushed man. She's still staring at it like, look at that. It's nail clipping day for everybody tomorrow, so that'll be fun. That's always a good time. Uh-oh. I feel like I forgot to mention Illythorn in the gift sub. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I did. I appreciate it. There's kind of been a lot going on tonight.
It won't open.
Held shut by a powerful force, including we hit our book goal. We are going to be writing a book together. Maybe we'll try to do that before the end of the month. We'll see. Gotta be on the other side of this. Will the book have pictures? It'll have a cover. At least one picture. Will it be framed fatally? It could be. I'm gonna need more of these prayer beads. Lily has successfully freaked herself out by chasing her own tail. Decreases reload time after taking a photograph. I think the Winchester house could be a good setting for a horror game, or too risky with public name and copyrights and IP. I think, I feel in a sense some of these horror games that do the layers of fear, constantly shifting environment are sort of taking inspiration from that. If that makes sense. So as to not trample all over the idea of like the copyright, which surely exists. Yeah, they'd have to call it something else, but to that end, I think that the idea's sort of been done. But they could do it a little more. Like it's sort of a mixture between like a Backrooms thing and a Layers of Fear. Or even what comes to mind for me is that Kowloon City game where the corridors are real narrow and it's kind of got that going for it. Or it could have something like that going for it. I like the idea though, you know? This sort of makes me want to go back and finish up, which I had always intended on doing anyways, but finishing up the Visage. I hated that game when it came into early access, but when we were playing it, I don't know, like a year ago, I didn't mind it. It was okay. It felt more focused than it did in the past. What is my objective? I'm just searching for Mayu, okay. I know, we are getting a new Layers of Fear. Love it or hate it. I'm into it. I always liked Layers of Fear. Oh yeah, Remothered. I could not get through, and it could be worth visiting again, but that second game, Broken Porcelain, I think. I wasn't crazy about it. In the first game, I was kind of not super crazy about. I'd love to do Clock Tower, yeah. I did the first one. Carl just sat down on my foot. I just feel this immense pillow on my foot. I'd love to go do like older Alone in the Dark games. Okay, where on earth? The other one was like... Is it up here? I also never replayed that as David Harbour's character. That was a whole thing. Yes. Hey, hey. Carl's like, I want to chase your tail too, Lily. I believe it was the OG Alone in the Dark. That's right, Red Nun's Legacy. Which I think is meant to be like an origin story, because if I recall correctly, the Red Nun was the more or less the creator of the broken father, so to speak. That might be one worth revisiting. I feel like I had great issue with the remothered games. Let's max out max attack. Girl heading toward room. Oh, she repeats this process constantly, I think was what the lore said. This is her loop. A keyhole with a bell motif on the door.
I'll be there soon.
Yeah, I haven't touched that new Swery and Suda game yet, and I really wanted to. Sis? Evil Shadow, thank you so much for subbing. Welcome. Enjoy the badge. Have a good one, Wild Mystic.
Church of Skinned.
I'll be back tomorrow. Well, you know, we'll probably do... We may or may not do Toxic Commando, but that was my intent.
What we did.
Yeah, Torn Wings. They will be.
We knew everything.
I haven't had time to do a lot of editing, but I'm going to sit down and work on it soon.
From everyone. From this village. I came back. Yae ran away on her own. She left me behind.
Oh, I'm working on this still, but I started a profile on a site called Infinite Backlog. I had a backlogged and a backloggery, but this one offered like profile, like importing your Steam library and your GOG, you basically multiple services you can import your library to help me keep track a little better of stuff beyond like the spreadsheets that I keep. Backlog. Anyway, yeah, Torn Wings. This should be up. I've got a trove of stuff that I've got to put up on the VOD channels, and I remember you guys have the things you guys wanted me to do with that. I might be able to get Trav to actually help me with some of those things. Ooh. Bound diary. It's almost time for the ritual. Mutsuki's body is too weak to handle running away from the village together. Obviously, I'm not going to abandon him either. He said that whatever happens, though, he would forgive me. That, and he doesn't want Yae and Sae to have to suffer and deal with all of this. I made a promise that once I finished performing the ritual with Mutsuki, I would get the girls out of the village. My brother will turn into a butterfly and remain in the village. As for me, I plan to stay here with him. Pictures of twin boys and a girl who appears to be their sister. That was the little ghost girl we just saw. Black Velvet is what took on the Cigarette Mom playlist. I actually won that round. Damn. Another one. No, I agree, Torn Wings. Though I did notice that there's some places like where you, as a streamer, you can apply for keys, like a key outlet, as I think they would call it that. And I think that since I've deleted all my VODs and stuff from Twitch, they no longer will allow me because I think they're looking for those VODs because they keep saying I've not done gaming content in the last 90 days. And I'm like, I fucking stream almost every day. What are you talking about? So I think I'm going to have to keep some VODs like highlighted on Twitch. But I agree. I think the VOD watching experience is better on YouTube. Okay, I recognize this. Look for the bell key. I don't like this. I don't like that. Yeah, it's a doll. I feel like in the original, when the flashlight was blinking, it was trying to tell you that there was a ghostie nearby. I don't know that that's the same in this one. But maybe. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Maggie, what are you doing? I'm putting my button on the hotspot of the computer. I want to feel the warm air. Excuse me? Whoa. Follow the girl in crimson. Where'd she fucking go? Hang on. Carl, what are you doing, bud? Oh no. Oh shit. This doesn't seem right. Ooh, okay. God damn, the sound effects in this are creepy, man. Okay. What'd she drop here? Crimson Diary 2. Decorated with a peony on the cover. Itsuki told me to hold on to the key in his room. The key to his room. He said nobody can be allowed to go in there. But if a friend of Itsuki's asks for the key, I should give it to him. I feel so happy. You can count on me, Itsuki. My brother's friend came to the house, but I was too scared to hand over the key, so I ran away and hid. Well, the girl in crimson ran out here. Crimson Diary 1. The day after the festival, my big brother Itsuki came home all by himself. His hair used to be black, but now it's white like snow. Where did Mitsuki go? Itsuki isn't talking to me much lately, not since Mitsuki stopped coming home. He's still really nice to me, but his eyes always look so sad now. What happened on the day of the festival? My big brother Itsuki gave me a bell. He said it'll help me know when something dangerous is close by since I can't see so good. Whenever he hears the bell, he'll always come running and help me. He also said it'll help him find me if I ever hide someplace and start to cry. He put a bell on his little sister like a dog. That's awesome. So I think I picked up something that I just there. I picked up something that I didn't pick up originally. I heard the bell again.
Itsuki and the others performed the ritual. And this time, it's our turn.
What's up, good curates? Okay. Prayer bead. Okay. Yeah, we were supposed to get like some really cold weather again too. Oh shit, it's the folklorist or whatever again. Oh.
Stop it!
Nice. According to the scant records I found in the Tachibana house, 8 thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the church.
Welcome to the Church of Skinned Teen.
According to the scant records I found in the Tachibana house, the origin of the Kiryu and Tachibana houses being referred to as the twin houses lies in their constructions. Namely, they're meant to appear as reflections of one another like two sides of a mirror. That is, with one exception. When I read through the blueprints for the Tachibana house, I couldn't find any equivalent to the strange, mysterious space in the Kiryu house that I discovered previously. The writings I've seen indicate that after a pair of twins from the Kiryu clan fled the village ages ago, a secret space was erected. Perhaps that space is what I found in the blueprints. There are indications that other such concealed locations exist within the village too. Well, You have to conceal an erection or else it makes it weird. Near Minakami Cemetery is the decrepit remains of a big tree. Inside that cavity is a gravesite that's seemingly dedicated to twins who were unable to fulfill the hidden ceremony. It's a secret tomb meant to be hidden not only to outsiders such as us, but even the villagers themselves. The existence of this grave suggests to me that instances of the Crimson Sacrifice ritual failing are deeply feared among the villagers. If Ryozo's two childhood friends are unable to carry out the Crimson Sacrifice, they may well be buried there as well. As if all that wasn't enough, records also indicate that there is a path from the old tree that leads to a place referred to as the Umbral Mound. The word umbral in that name would suggest a connection of some sort to the shadow ritual that takes place when the Crimson Sacrifice goes awry. While records surrounding the Crimson Sacrifice ritual only survive in bits and pieces, investigating this hidden ceremony may uncover the true nature behind the Crimson Sacrifice ritual itself. As they say, where there is light, there is shadow. Thus, I shall next set my investigatory sights on the Umbral Mound. Oh, I do have. The feared and respected Kiryu house was the twins' home. Sejiro deduced that the village didn't just birth twins, it built them. To reach the Kurosawa house, he must pass under the heavenly bridge that links the Kiryu house to its twin, the Tachibana house, where he was headed. Alright, we are still looking for the bell key. There's a huge DRM mod with copyright music during streams. Most of us delete the stream. Yeah, I know what you mean. There's been multiple rounds of what is usually known on Twitch as the DMCA apocalypse. The first one started around 2014, but every few years it tends to take place. And the biggest last round was a few years ago, but the one that really hit that recently that caused everybody to delete their VODs is that they limited how much space you could actually keep. So you can only have 100 hours or something. So people who had been saving all their playthroughs on Twitch had a lot of work to do. I had fucking 4,000 hours or 3,000 hours or something insane. So last year I was, in addition to working on the Plex server and nearly tearing my ear off my head, I was going back and forth and also downloading VODs constantly. So yeah, and I deleted everything, but I think I have to keep some so that these outlets that exist for streamers to get keys will recognize me as a streamer that is active, which is kind of goofy. I did, because I'm dangerously cheesy. Rental. You Rental Corpse, you should know what it's like to rent out a body, right? You know how it is. Swapping out parts voids the warranty, but it's not parts, it's the whole body. Ooh, what's this? Green Diary. I happened to see Itsuki's little sister in the hallway. Normally, she's so afraid of strangers when anyone from outside the household comes to visit. She always hides inside a closet and refuses to come out, but today she acted a little different. It seems like she had something she wanted to tell me, but she holed up in that closet all over again without saying a word. Maybe she's trying to pass on a message or something from Itsuki, who can say? Some streamers said the other day, of all the mascots, they never toned down Chester Cheetah. He's still as crazy as ever. Yeah, I think that's true. Type 14 film. I mean, being dangerously cheesy is, it's like being the Fonz, right? I think about stuff like that too, Ryan, and then I realize that I'm not watching enough TV with those types of ads, especially now that they're targeted more accurately. So I probably never see a lot of ads for Cheetos because they probably run those during like whatever kids programming would exist, you know? Kids want the cheese. I mean, we all want the cheese, but no, that's not true, Bazad. The ads on like streaming services count as like TV ads. Streaming service ads, whatever the fuck technical dumb shit you're gonna call it, you know? Especially with like streaming services and they've got their own like kind of live TV function. That stuff is still, it still exists. I mean, they're still making ads and shit. But like the targeted ones, like something going on in this room. I just lost my train of thought. Hawkins Cheesies? I don't even know what that is. New crunchy chicken. Oh man. What if I made Trav eat Taco Bell tomorrow? I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'd rather get a calzone. I don't think we need to get either thing. I should cook tomorrow. Hey, there she goes. What if I cooked a calzone? Maybe. It's not a bad idea. The bell, dude, the bell. What the fuck is that? God damn, the drum was creepy as shit. It's dark everywhere, inside the house and outside. Nobody else is here anymore, but the house feels full. Help me, Tsuki. I'm scared. Too scared to leave this closet. Save me. I made some kind of like, I made this pasta thing today. Here, I'll get the video. But I kind of... I did my own little take on it. Why can't everything just be easy to link? Okay. I'm so glad this guy waited like a second so I could pause it real quick.
It's Monday, so let's cook a shortcut recipe you can make any night this week. Today's recipe is all going to be made in this pan right here. We're going to brown up a pound of Italian sausage. If you don't like sausage, just use whatever kind of ground meat you like. All right, once your meat's browned up, drain off any grease, or don't. I don't give a shit. You make yours however you like it. This is 1 onion and 1 bell pepper diced going in. We're gonna cook this down for about, I don't know, 5 minutes till the vegetables start to soften up. All right, let's hit it with a little bit of salt, some pepper, plenty of garlic powder, some Italian seasoning, some crushed red pepper flakes. Now we're gonna squeeze in a few tablespoons of tomato paste. We're gonna fry it down with this tomato paste for about 3 or 4.
I didn't have tomato paste, so I used some crushed tomato and like a little skosh of like gochujang sauce because like the paste, because it's basically Korean tomato paste.
Now we're gonna pour in one.
I don't want to put too much, but it's got the similar consistency. So
8-ounce jar of tomato sauce. Normally I'd use chicken stock, but all I had was beef stock. It. It's gonna be just as good. This is 2.5 cups. And we're going in with about a cup of heavy cream. Okay, when this starts to boil, we're gonna put in 8 ounces of rigatoni pasta, or you could use any kind of short pasta you like.
Right, but when you're kind of like you're basically using it to scrape up the fond on the bottom of a pan, especially with like tomato. That's why I mixed it with like a little bit of tomato, crushed tomato before I put in other sauce. It there's an umami it creates.
Cover that hoe up. Put it down on a simmer.
Ideally, I would have the tomato paste.
And let it cook for about 12 minutes till the noodles are done. Once your pasta's done, pull it off the heat and let it stand for a couple minutes and that sauce will thicken up. Now this part's optional, but I'm gonna throw in a whole bunch of grated Parmesan cheese.
I put in a little bit of Boursin and a little bit of like mozzarella because I didn't have Parmesan.
I may be filming this in a new set and have a new camera, but we're still trash and eat straight out of the pan. So damn good. This was Italian sausage rigatoni out of Keep It Simple, y'all. There's a dozen other one-pot meals that are just this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy your book, but the recipe was pretty good. Like, I just didn't necessarily want to make like the same spaghetti I usually make. Alexa, play Africa by Toto. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you for the 3 months with your Prime.
Welcome to the Church of
Whoa.
skinnedteen.
Wrong one. You got that recipe free, sucker. It's skinnedteen. Oh shit. I was gonna do the March Madness thing, but this bitch showed up. Nice. Now I can do it. Yeah, Yeah, a lot of those recipes are pretty simple and they're pretty samey and they're just slight variations. That's what, like, if you get confident enough, you just add your own shit in and you know it's probably gonna taste good. That's why I put a squirt of gochujang sauce in there. So the paste, gochujang paste. Anyway, thank you. If you sub to the channel, you get a Crimson Butterfly badge, or if you gift a sub, you get a Crimson Butterfly badge. In addition, you help us reach some March Madness goals. We did hit our 1,500 goal. Our next one is cooking stream, chat's choice. I'll choose 3 cursed recipes, and chat gets to choose which one that I make if we hit the goal. And I'll do it alongside Party Loaf. And of course, every 25 subs, we do a card pull. This is Yae's fault. My big brother Itsuki got taken away somewhere. Why?
Gifting
Why did she do that?
It really
He didn't do anything wrong. She's the one who ran away.
ass.
Sid, thanks for gifting a sub to El Gavati. Welcome, dude. Ooh, the bell key.
Now I can get into that room and save Mayu.
Yeah, not without a fight, I'm sure.
Gifting sub. It really
Good Kirids, thanks for gifting a sub to More Weavers. More Weavers. Horror game badge, yeah. I gotta, I need to gift a sub to a Monster Hunter Stories streamer so I can get that badge that looks like Carl. Oh, she's angered. I don't blame her. I'm liking it quite a bit with the after they patched it. I was having a lot of gripes with some of the way that it specifically this mechanic, but it feels a lot more balanced now. It's very good. I still think the original is probably the sweet spot, but I'm so sorry. Whoa, dude.
Gifting subs.
Eric, thanks for gifting us up to rental.
Really whips the llama's ass.
About 14 sub points from another card. Got a lot of cards today. All right, we got to get upstairs. Get in there. All the cats are in here right now. Let's give you guys the give you guys the spread here. God damn it, I always hit the wrong thing there. Got Henry and Lily's basket, which means she moved there. Maggie's down there. And Carl's right behind me. Everybody else is here ethereally. There's a hype train, Mom. Yeah, if you want to help me feed these beasts, get to subbing. Level 2 hype train. Oh, we had this whole idea. Now that you're here, Gakirits. And I'm not happy with this one, so I'm going to make a better one. You wouldn't have to worry about this one, so this part of it so much. But the hype train should almost be like a church, an excited church. I don't know if I'm going to have you do anything for this, because I might be able to do this myself. In fact, I think I will. I think this would be easy enough to do. But if you have ideas to float around in this, upbeat. Like when there's a hype train going, it could be like, you know. Yeah! Hype! You know? But I gotta think about the song. When it's 4 a.m. and you're deciding between sleep and watching skinnedteen play this longer. I shouldn't be here too much longer. The cats will start to revolt. Yeah, like the evoking that kind of like the songs can be things that I can pull up, but the imagery that goes with it is something I gotta kind of think about. And if you got some ideas. If Mitsuki and I become crimson sacrifices, then Yaya and Sai won't have to undergo the ceremonies themselves. On the other hand, if our ritual fails, that can only mean one thing. The girls will be made the next crimson sacrifices to be worshipped. There are no alternatives. Mom bitchin', thank you so much for the 18-month March fucking madness. The Far Cry 5 OST. Yeah. Maybe something in that vein, yeah. The choir version, hang on. It's not a bad idea, okay. Yeah.
Gifting subs.
Flock of Toasters, thanks for gifting a sub to Vijad.
Whips the llama's ass.
Oh, we're getting there. All the more reason I have to get them both out of Minakami Village while there's still time. This whole cycle can't be allowed to continue any longer. There has to be another way. Even if our fates are set in stone, that doesn't mean Yaya and Sae should have to suffer that same destiny too. They say the old underground passage you can get from the Kureha shrine has been sealed off ever since another pair of twins fled the village a long time ago. The chief priest claims that the cavern suffered a collapse while they were fleeing, killing them. In his sorrow, the chief priest at the time fashioned the seal into the old tree that enshrines the remaining. But just because that route is sealed, that doesn't necessarily mean the link between the deep path and the outside world has vanished. If the seal can be lifted somehow, then it might be possible to leave the village again. The literal key to doing that is the pinwheel crests, which I've read are passed down within the clans of the 4 senior priests. For my part, I managed to find our family's crest in the storehouse. If you can get out of the deep paths, then all you have to do is leave the village and run straight to the forest. Just keep running and never look back. When Yaya and Sae will have it in them both to do that, though. Whether they do, I don't know. They're both awfully nice girls. Too nice for their own good, if you ask me.
I think this is it. I might have found a way out of the village.
I don't like it. Oh. Oh my God, yes.
Mayu? I don't know what's happening to me. But no matter what happens, I'll forgive you. Mayu. Please don't leave me. Of course I won't leave you behind. I've been looking for you.
Yeah, you
Now,
dumbass.
let's get out of here.
I've been looking everywhere.
Right.
An iron key engraved with an octagram that was found hidden in Itsuki's room. It opens the lock to the Minakami village storehouse.
I can visit him with this key. I want to see Itsuki. I need to see him.
I don't think you know what you're talking about. I don't think you know what the hell you're actually talking about, lady. Yeah, Mayo. I think this might be a good place. Chapter 8, Chapter 9. This kind of sets us up to finish this up tomorrow.